Top 30 Iconic Quotes Movie Winchester, 73, 1950. Winchester, 73, 1950, directed by Anthony Mann, is a classic Western film starring James Stewart as Lynn McAdam. The film centers around a prized rifle, the Winchester Model 1873, which becomes the symbol of vengeance and fate. Lynn McAdam seeks revenge on the man who wronged him, but the rifle he desires passes through several hands, each with its own story of triumph, betrayal, and violence. The film begins with McAdam winning the rifle in a shooting contest but soon finds it stolen by a man named Dutch Henry Brown. What follows is a series of confrontations involving the rifle as it changes ownership, with each new owner facing the harsh realities of the frontier. Along the way, the rifle's legacy ties together McAdam's past, his pursuit of justice, and the fates of the people who possess it. Winchester, 73, is notable for its psychological depth and exploration of themes like fate, revenge, and justice. Director Anthony Mann blends taut suspense with traditional Western action, and James Stewart delivers a standout performance, offering a character that is both relatable and resolute. The film stands as a significant entry in the Western genre, blending action with philosophical reflection on the harshness of life on the frontier. A man is what he is, whether you like it or not, unquote. You can't trust a man who doesn't trust his gun, unquote. You can't beat fate, but you sure can try, unquote. It's not the rifle that matters, it's the man who holds it, unquote. Revenge is a hard road, but it's the only one I know, unquote. Sometimes, a gun is just the only way to solve things, unquote. A man's got to make his own way in the world, even if it's a hard way, unquote. There's no law but the one you make for yourself, unquote. In the end, it's always the same, man against man, unquote. You can't kill a man's spirit, but you can sure try, unquote. A rifle's a fine thing, but it's the man behind it that counts, unquote. The world's full of good men, but they don't all wear white hats, unquote. Some men die for a cause, others die for greed, unquote. A bullet doesn't care about the truth, unquote. The law may be slow, but it's always there when you need it, unquote. When you have nothing left to lose, you make your own rules, unquote. You can't change the past, but you can always shape the future, unquote. It's not the man who wins the fight, it's the one who survives it, unquote. In the end, a man's got to answer for what he's done, unquote. The only thing that matters is the gun in your hand and the life in your eyes, unquote. The West isn't a place for soft men, only the hard survive, unquote. If you can't trust a man's word, you can always trust his actions, unquote. A man who can't forgive has already lost, unquote. You'll find out that life doesn't always turn out like you plan, unquote. Every man has a price, but not every man is willing to pay it, unquote. A rifle is a man's best friend in a land where nothing's free, unquote. Sometimes, justice doesn't come the way you expect it, unquote. A man's worth isn't in his gun, it's in how he uses it, unquote. You don't get a second chance when your life's on the line, and quat. Every bullet tells a story, but not every story has a happy ending, and quat. You can run from your past, but it'll always catch up with you, and quat. The only good enemy is a dead one, and quat. A man's got to fight for what he wants or he'll end up with nothing, and quat. Trust is a rare thing in the West, but when it's broken, there's no going back, and quat. You can't outrun your fate, no matter how fast you ride, and quat. A gunfight doesn't decide who's right, it decides who's left, and quat. The West isn't a place for justice, it's a place for survival.